Everybody.
Make it loud, make it loud. Have some energy. Come on now, it's Wednesday night. Let's get started.
We're gonna heckle.
It's Magnum P.I.'s little brother.
Oh.
Handsome. There you go. Put that back there. Hey.
Woo!
All right. So I was getting ready for tonight. I brushed my hair tonight. And I shaved my legs, and because I'm menopausal, I shaved my face too. Got that all looking good because those hairs come in. It's really pretty. So I'm from the olden times. I'm coming from the 1900s, way back, mid to late 1900s. And back in our era, when I was a young child, about the 4th grade, at that point, they would take the little girls and the little boys, and they would separate us. And they take the little girls off into one room and the little boys off into the other room. Now today, I don't know how many rooms they would take children out into. Like 42 rooms. There'd be more rooms than there are children, but that's okay. In my era, in the 1900s, we only had two rooms that we'd go into. So we go into the little girls' room, and they're going to tell us about the change of life. And what was that going to be? It was a very scary thing. We don't know what they talked to about the boys, but in the little girls' room, they were going to tell us about our periods, our menses. I've never to this day heard anyone call it a menses. But way back in 4th grade, they called it a menses. And so they were going to have us, learn about our periods. And this is why women are confused. Because first they would tell us, well, if you're going to shower, make sure the water isn't too hot or too cold. If you're going to eat, make sure that you're not eating too much, because if you eat too much, it's not good for your period, and if you eat too little, it's not good. So you got to keep your nutrition right. You've got to keep your, shower temperature just right. But never once, when they were talking about our Aunt Flo, that she would be coming, our crazy Aunt Flo would be coming once a month, did they ever mention her sadistic, mean bitch of a sister, Menopause Mabel? No one ever. No. Never once. When we were talking about our Aunt Flo, did they say she had a crazy sister? And menopause is so bad.
How bad is it?
Right? It is so bad that you have to pregame for it. And so for 8 to 10 years, you get to have perimenopause to get ready for the menopause, because menopause is terrible. So we got to get you ready for it. And so in perimenopause, you start to get all these fun symptoms. You get to gain weight, you have hot flashes, you have irregular Aunt Flows coming. So, your period is light, it's heavy, it's this, it's that. And then you go a couple months and you have nothing, and you're thinking, oh, this is great, this is going to be wonderful. And then one day you wake up and your bed looks like a Japanese flag. Or it looks like a crime scene. So then you're like, okay, so in the meantime, you're heading to the doctor, you're checking all that stuff out. And I remember when my doctor said, well, it's official. And I said, what's official? And he says, well, you're officially in menopause. And I said, well, that's great. I said, do I get a button for that? Like Girl Scouts, they get a little button and you sold so many cookies, or, do I get a button for that? And he said, no, you don't get a button. I said, how about a sash? I think we need a sash. You know how those cute little girls, when they're 20-something and they're getting married and they're in the cute little white dresses, bride tribe, they're so cute. I think that the menopause ladies need one too. They need a sash that says, Menopause Mama, we'd have all of our tribe with us, it'd be great. And then on the back it would just say, fuck you. And then I'd have a tiara too. A tiara with that, because we're special. And we can't get pregnant. That's one of the problems. We can't get pregnant. So we're definitely enjoying that. And men, you're not exempt from the menopause either. You get the manopause. And so, one of the symptoms is our hair gets a little thin and we get hair out of our face. But you gentlemen, your hair gets thin, but then the hair comes out of your ears. And your eyebrows look like two caterpillars trying to meet in the middle and breed. So you just need the Bushwhacker 3000 and you trim all that up and it'll be great. It'll look just fine. And I'm not even sure about the trans ladies. So these were gentlemen that decided that they wanted to be women, and I think that's great. I'm thinking maybe they were men that just wanted some boobs to play with. Because, ladies, let's be honest, our boobs are pretty amazing. They're definitely. It's a draw. It's a draw. And so I'm thinking that probably these gentlemen, when they finally hit the menopause, they're going to say, no, we'd like our penises back. We'd like to put those back on now. But we would like to keep this as a booby prize. We'd like to keep these girls as a booby prize. All right, that's all I have for you folks tonight. My light's blinking and I got to go.
Give it up for my stepmom, everybody. It was nice. I love it. Can't wait to fuck later. Your next comic coming to the stage. I want you guys to make it real loud right now.